So, yay, solo episode. You finally get one instead of the usual suspect.
Yeah. So they get something different for the people watching at home.
Oh,
Instead of a male and a female voice, you get two men.
okay. So, how do you go about attempting to.
I think first, he is just going to try and he's gonna like kind of look it over, see like everything with it, because it's the first time he's actually been able to like take a proper look at it since extracting it from Sable. Um, he's then since he's then going to try kind of like press it against his chest to see if it absorbs into him. And if that doesn't work, he is going to try and channel, like try to kind of link, like kind of like reverse the process that he did with Thalendir, instead of trying to separate it from his being and soul, try to match the wavelength of it.
Are you still pressing it against your chest when you do the second part?
Yes.
Okay. The world around you goes dark. And at first, there's nothing. And then light blooms outward in razor thin golden lines across the floor, forming intricate arcane schematics beneath your boots. Towers of mirrored brass rise from the abyss around you, suspended in impossible silence. Half finished inventions drift weightlessly overhead. Broken prosthetics, cracked power cores, bent firearms, abandoned automatons. Every failure you've ever discarded, every idea that wasn't good enough. At the center of this area stands another figure. Same face, same posture, same eyes. Only refined, perfected. And behind this duplicate floats the sin crystal of pride. Radiant gold wrapped in black fractures pulsing like veins. And the duplicate smiles faintly. You finally made it. I was beginning to think you lacked the courage to meet your better self.
Hearing that, Thalendir's just gonna give us a sly smirk and just kind of shake his head.
So, this is going to be a skill challenge.
All right.
Skill cannot be used twice in a row. Creative spell use may grant advantage. And depending on how you approach roleplay, it's either going to make it easier or harder.
All right.
So, the room around you stretches into a golden observatory. And on either side, it stretches off into an endless corridor of mirrors. Which one do you go down?
You said which way did the stretch?
Off to your sides.
Uh, it's gonna go to the left side.
Alright. Each reflection shows a moment from your past, inventions failing, allies doubting you, nobles dismissing you, companions mishandling their creations. The reflections begin speaking. You carried them. You solved everything. They never appreciated your brilliance. And then your own reflection steps forward independently. You know it's true. And the mirrors begin warping reality itself, feeding on resentment and superiority. So, this first one's going to be an Arcana check.
Right. Oh, I'm not proficient in Arcana. I got this though. That is going to be a 16.
That is a failure.
Damn it, I don't have any fucking flash of genius either.
You notice the mirrors are not replaying truth. The reflections subtly exaggerate every insult and failure, while minimizing every success shared with others. Arcane glyphs beneath the glass pulse in rhythm with emotional responses, feeding on insecurity and ego alike. And you begin unconsciously validating the mirror's accusations. The reflections smile. Golden fractures spread through the glass and briefly across your own skin. The hallway grows longer, before it snaps back into place and you're in that center room again. Second skill challenge. So this is going to be a Tinker's Tool check. So I guess that would be...
It's. I am proficient in Tinker's Tools. So let me check real quick.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what the roll would be.
I'm pretty sure it's. God, what is it? It's, oh God. No, I usually do like sleight of hand.
Well, here, this might help you kind of decide. So, a ruined invention floats in front of you. An abandoned prototype you once deemed a failure. The machine sputters weakly. The duplicate of you appears beside it. You discarded it because it wasn't perfect. Finish what lesser minds could never understand.
Oh yeah, at 100% sleight of hand. He takes pride in his work and making sure that it is perfect. And if not, he comes back to it at a later date.
Okay, so
Sometimes he gets casted away.
yeah, sleight of hand, Tinker's Tools.
All right. Okay. What the fuck?
That
Do I have expertise in
just
Tinker?
passes.
It says if you have proficiency in a skill that's used with the check, you have advantage on that check too.
I mean, you passed anyway.
Yeah. I know. I just want to see if I passed even better. Yeah, a little bit better.
No.
A little better.
Repair the device practically instead of flawlessly. The invention hums to life imperfectly but successfully. And a wave of force shatters nearby mirrors.
Thalendir is going to head towards the sound.
Just a second. That's my voice.
Wait, no, fuck! I had a flash of genius. Damn it! I could have used it.
So, the observatory kind of resets. Those hallways form back, and the reflections in them begin shouting now. Voices of former rivals, allies, family, mentors. You know, you always thought you were better. You wanted recognition. You wanted to be admired. And you feel an overwhelming urge to stop and defend yourself. The corridor awaits, silent and judging. This is going to be a wisdom save.
Well, shit. Come on, we're decent. Ooh, 19.
Just fails.
Flash of G. Fuck, no, you just said that failed. I can't add that yet. Can't add it. But nothing now.
You stop to argue with the illusions. The mirrors lean closer. And as you continue walking after finishing the argument, the corridor opens into a colossal amphitheater. Thousands of spectral figures rise in thunderous applause. Kings, inventors, archmages, generals, all chanting your name. Towering constructs forged in your image kneel before massive banners depicting your accomplishments. At the center of this sits the duplicate upon a throne of moving golden machinery. Do you hear them? This is what greatness sounds like. And the crowd begins pointing towards imagined images of your companions. They slowed you down, you surpassed them long ago. Why pretend otherwise? So, the chamber offers what you want, secretly. Recognition, validation, admiration. This is going to be a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Oh, yep. No, okay, I'm not even gonna. Fuck me. At the
Oh,
9.
buddy. That's your third failure, isn't it?
Yeah.
You indulge in the admiration. Golden light crawls across your arms like circuitry, and the crowd erupts into deafening worship. The duplicate wins. Not through combat, but through agreement. You kneel willingly before your perfected self. The crystal slams into your chest violently, and golden fractures spread beneath your skin. Your reflection smiles back at you now, perfect, cold, and just absolutely certain. And the last thing you hear before the chamber fades, at last, no more limits. Man, that was quick.
Rolls hate me. Oops, I forgot.
You know what? I'm gonna expand on that a little bit. Your duplicate places a hand against your chest, and the crystal suddenly slams forward into you like a spear of molten gold. Agony tears through your body. Golden fractures spread beneath your skin like glowing circuitry, and your heartbeat synchronizes with the crystal. And he leans close and whispers, "Now you understand. Why rely on lesser minds?" And the duplicate dissolves into light. So, These are your passive effects. You start to slowly develop behaviors like a superiority complex. You increasingly dismiss advice, interrupt others, refuse assistance, assume that you know the best. You become irritated by inefficiency, emotional decision making, unpredictability, flawed craftsmanship, and you begin seeing people as assets, liabilities, and variables instead of companions. And you do get physical alterations. So you have gold glowing veins beneath your skin now. Your eyes move almost mechanically, becoming unnaturally precise. Your reflection moves half a second too slowly. Inventions become excessively ornate. Metallic golden cracks across your armor, and floating fragments of where those cracks through your armor went. They just kind of like orbit you in unconsciously. And now there's a voice in your head, just whispering constantly, just telling you everything. You were right. They would have failed without you. Why explain yourself again? You know better. That kind of stuff. It's not loud. It's just soft and reasonable. So that took a lot less time than I thought it would, because apparently you can't roll for shit.
You didn't realize that fucking yesterday?
You did decent yesterday.
Not at the beginning.
Well, this isn't even worthy of making half an episode. I'll just label it as its own fucking thing. Well,
Yeah.
You're gonna have fun now.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to see you and Arya get into it over.
Oh yeah, no, I was like, oh yeah, no, okay, so Arya's gonna again going to cause my character problems.
Oh no, I mean on decision making.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know what I said.
Yeah.
Causing my character problems.
Well, that's you taken care of. Now I have
Yep.
to deal with a certain other artificer.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wants to do some shit.
Yeah.